Are you struggling with your backswing? Here's one simple change that makes everything easier. Hi, my name's Justin Klemballa and I'm the founder of Breaking Bogeys, where we are transforming people's games to shoot the best scores of their life. We've had people break 100, break 90, and break 80 for the first time utilizing our program in Breaking Bogeys. If you haven't done so already, visit breakingbogeys.com and see the transformations of all the students that have come through our program. Now, here's the problem with most people's backswings, that if they can avoid this and get their club into a good position in the first half of their swing, they're going to set their swing up for a good position so that they can capitalize on it for the rest of their swing. If you can get the first 3 feet of your swing on the right track, the rest of the swing falls into place. This first move in the backswing, where this club gets into this position here, we want to identify what is a square club face at this point in the swing. Today I'm going to use my monster wedge to kind of show you that position that we want to be in. So when I take this club back, you'll see that I have this golf club in this position here where that club is on a 45-degree angle. I do not want that golf club in that toe-up position. That toe-up position tends to look very symmetrical. It looks like a good position to be in. However, when you get into this golf club position here where that toe is up, if I were to just return back down to impact, can you see how much that club face is pointing to the right? So getting that toe up in the halfway back position, which puts your swing in a state of recovery, which then makes the rest of your swing have to make up for this mistake that you made just in the first 3 feet of your swing. So we want to avoid this motion. So how do I avoid it? Well, this is actually the square position that we want to be in that 45-degree position, because as you can see from this position, if I just return back to impact, you can see how square my club face is. So what's a great drill to help you get into this position? And the drill is called the spoke drill. So if you think about a spoke on a wheel, we want to kind of create the golf club into a spoke that we can then turn our body like we were in the middle of a wheel. So if my body was the middle part of the wheel that was rotating around, we would want everything to rotate around in unison, which would then keep that club face much more square. So the spoke drill is where I shorten up the golf club to where the club is pointing into my belly button, or just above my belly button here. So the club comes right into my belly button here, and then I grip down on the shaft. As you can see, when I get this club into my belly and then I rotate back, I can't really twist my arms around or twist my hands. So it gives me a great feel of that position that I need to be in this halfway back position. Also, when we get into this halfway back position, a lot of times this left shoulder tends to raise up in a lot of the students that I've seen. So we want to make sure that this left shoulder is pointing down. So as I'm getting into this spoke position as I turn back, I'm not lifting up into the air as I go back, which would mean that my shoulders are now level to the ground. I want to make sure that that left shoulder is more pointing down to the ground and that club is on that nice 45-degree angle. Mastering this part of your swing is going to help you immensely. It might actually have to feel a little bit exaggerated, especially if you're somebody who has been used to rolling the face open and you're somebody who gets that face very open where the toe is pointing maybe even out to the side, not even just pointing up but pointing out to the side. You might actually have to feel the exaggeration of this feel. And what is that exaggeration? It might be where you actually get the club face to point what you feel like is pointing straight down to the ground. That right there will get that club much, much more into a better position. I'd much rather have that face closed than anywhere near open. Players that struggle to break 100 or break 90 or even breaking 80 do not have a nice little draw on their golf ball. And getting a draw on the golf ball means that we need to have that club face closed. So when you can get this club face into this square position or even a closed position, that would be in a much better position in the backswing than getting that face too open. This is a crucial position in your backswing that if you can nail, it's going to help you hit the ball so much better. Doing this much talk about just this first position in the backswing seems like a lot of detail work just on such a small part of the swing. But I promise you, if you can nail this first 3 feet of the backswing and get into a great position, you are gonna set your swing up for so much more success and you're gonna hit the ball so much better. If you're looking to try to break a score barrier this summer, breaking 100 for the first time, breaking 90 for the first time, or breaking 80 for the first time, head to breakingbogeys.com and consider being one of our students where we can really help you play the best golf of your life. Head to breakingbogeys.com and I look forward to seeing you there.